So guys, what are your favourite horror films?
Personally, Insidious, that's my favourite horror film. I think it's top quality.
So
Bit of scare factor every now and then.
Is there a reason?
I don't know, it's just kind of like, there's kind of jump moments every now and then. Like there was one point there's a conversation between like a woman who'd had a dream about the boy and the demon, and suddenly the conversation was flowing and you were kind of focused on that, and suddenly like the demon pops up behind this guy's head. It was like, oh.
So the jump factor is what
Yeah,
gets you.
definitely.
Yeah, what's your favourite horror film?
The Woman in Black. I like the female antagonist, scary person. It was a different approach. It supported our questionnaires as well. Yeah, I think definitely. I think we're gonna go.
Kind of looking for a female antagonist.
Yeah.
It's kind of different.
Yeah,
It's just kind of something new that
it's a countertype.
open up the target market.
I'd say maybe The Shining, just because the way you add sound and might be useful. Psycho, like sound, it seems pretty important to like female audience research.
Yeah, I think it sounds a bit underrated.
Yeah.
That's kind of like one of the big factors in creating horror in a film.
So
It's
you
like
bit-
building up suspense.
Because when you watch a horror with no sound, you don't get shook at all.
Yeah.
So you need good sound. You're saying.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
to.
It
So
needs
that's
to
the
be
main
quality
element
Yeah,
that
I
you need
think
to research.
for the
into.
audience, the sound would be the most effective
Yeah.
use to scare them.
Yeah. Is that what sort of sound is it? Is that the actual diegetic, or is it the soundtrack instead being afterwards? Do you think?
It's kind of like the soundtrack that builds up to the.
Both, you need a combination.
Yeah.
Because if you just have the soundtrack without the screams or whatever, because then the soundtrack will build up and the person will be normal. So without the diegetic sound,
You almost need it so you
Yeah.
don't notice it, but it's there. And it
Yeah.
kind of helps you.
So it's like in the back of your head, like you're not really
Yeah.
noticing it, but
You're focusing so much on what's about to go wrong.
yeah.
It's
favourite film.
I'd say my favourite horror film is The Gift, released in 2015. And I think the anticipation that grows throughout the film is just really good for the narrative. Like, so the whole stalking scene in the film is really good, as it just creates the anticipations because you don't really know what's going to happen. And I think that's like down to the sound as well. So the diegetic sound which is used in that film is really good for like engaging the audience in.
I like The Shining because of the way the narrative goes. Like they stay at a hotel and you kind of like the tension builds as he's slowly becoming like more insane, and you just know that something bad's gonna happen. The way they use like
Do you think the narrative plays a big part in the quality of the film?
yeah, I do. I think it all relies on like, how you scare the audience and like, in the way you write the scripts and the way you plan jump scares. I also think music comes into it quite a bit because you know it's not going like so you won't say oh the music's like really making me scared. It's more the narrative, but the music's always in the background, kind of raising the tension without the audience knowing. So I think music, sound plays a big part in that.
Would you say you watch a lot of horror films?
Yeah, just to see how we could incorporate some of the.
Yeah, what kind of genres do you go for if you were watching a horror?
If I was watching a horror, I'd avoid gore because I just don't really get the point in it. It doesn't scare me a lot. So I'd go for the ones that do have anticipation, and it's like the jump scares and that get me more.
So why do you watch horror films?
Just for that
What do you
thrill,
watch
like the
them
adrenaline rush that you get from a film. Like because horror films, you feel something after watching it. Like you've kind of like succeeded from watching it.
Yeah.
It's the countercultural experience as well because you're doing something that you know you shouldn't, but you're not actually participating in it.